lonely hobo rides the rails from town to town, only to find himself in the worst town in the world. Literally, the most crime-ravaged town in the world. All the poor guy wants is $50 to get a lawnmower so he can put his life back on track somehow and start his own lawn mowing business. But he snaps. He takes up a shotgun and he starts delivering justice, one shell at a time. Now, if that's not an awesome premise for a movie, I don't know what is. That, of course, is the premise for the film Hobo with a Shotgun, starring Rutger Hauer. Hobo with a Shotgun has quite a colorful history, one that I'm not going to go into in this video. If you're interested in that history, how it's linked with Grindhouse and yada yada yada, go watch the video that RyHo Magnifico did on Hobo with a Shotgun. I'll put a link here and down below. But yeah, I just finished watching the movie. I DVR'd it from HD Movie Net. It's not officially been released in the United States yet. Yeah, kind of want to talk about it. Movie's been getting a lot of positive reviews, a lot of hype around it. And I'm happy to say, for the most part, it's a pretty fun, enjoyable, just completely over-the-top, hyperkinetic bloodbath with Rutger Hauer in the lead, brandishing a shotgun and just you know, blowing the lowlives away one at a time. Some people actually compared, I can't remember what channel I was watching, they had done a review of the movie, and they sort of compared it to a trauma movie, and that's pretty right on. I mean, as far as the special effects are concerned, you know, people getting shotgun blasted in the stomach and their stomachs just literally exploding in this crimson geyser and then being thrown back, you know, 30 feet. A lot of really over-the-top special effects, over-the-top lighting, and you know, direction. A lot of really hyperkinetic action, and just really off-the-wall stuff. I mean, it's just a crazy, crazy movie. And that benefits the movie, but at the same time, I think it kind of hinders the movie. I mean, when you're as over-the-top as this movie is, and this is a problem with a lot of, I think, trauma movies, is there's a fine line between being over-the-top and being just plain stupid, or just, you know, not grounding the movie. Every good over-the-top movie needs some sort of grounding element that brings in a sense of realism, and then sort of smacks you in the face and, you know, goes even more over the top. And this movie doesn't have it. It's just, I mean, it's 0 to 60, and it doesn't really slow down. It just keeps going. You know, here's the top, it goes over. It builds a new top, then it goes over. New top, over. There's no nothing to ground this movie, and that can get a little. Actually, that can get a little boring. I found myself getting a little bored with the movie, especially toward the end. Then they introduced some characters called the Plague, which were much needed and helped the movie out a lot. I mean, you've got a lot of awesome characters in this movie. Like I said, Rutger Hauer, and Rutger Hauer does a great job in this movie. I mean, Rutger Hauer, you know, he's doing some kind of, you know, method, you know, some kind of acting where, like, I mean, I think he knows it's, you know, of course he knows this is over the top, and this is, you know, cheesy, fun stuff, but he's playing it so earnest. You know, he's playing it so earnestly. So, like, when he says, you know, like some of these cheesy lines that he's got, these one-liners before he blows people away, I mean, you can kind of, you get the sense that, you know, he believes this, you know, he stands for this. At one point, one of the characters, Abby, who is the proverbial hooker with a heart of gold, she tells the hobo, you can't just solve all the world's problems with a shotgun. And he goes, it's all I know. I was just like, oh, man. A lot of great one-liners in this, a lot of really memorable, fun characters. The town, which I think it's called Hope Town, but everybody in it refers to it as F Town. And not F for fun. Not Fun Town. Think of the other word, the other F word. That's, well, that word can be fun. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I mean, everybody in the town is just, you know, crooked cops. Everybody's just a thug, a vandal, a lowlife. There's an homage to like the bum fights stuff. If you guys saw any of those bum fights videos, there's a pretty funny homage to that. The town is run by the Drake, which is the crime lord, and his two really crazy sons, which are very cool. They have a lot of cool one-liners and stuff, and it's just a fun movie. I mean, bottom line, you know, I can't really say too many bad things about it, other than the fact that it did. My interest waned here and there in it. A couple of instances, I think it went from kind of being fun to kind of just being stupid. But really, overall, it's a really fun movie. I would definitely say rent it. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of crazy stuff going on there. If you're into that kind of thing, and I mean, who isn't? Who doesn't love to see people shotgunned in the stomach, and, you know, guts just be spilling out, and, you know, they fly back 100 feet, and people getting their heads ripped off as they stick through manholes. People getting their hands pushed into lawnmower blades. People getting their necks sawed into with like a... Okay, I've said enough. Just, you know, when the movie comes out, if you've got HD Movies Net, it's playing now. Check that out. It was available on Amazon.com as some sort of streaming rental. You could rent it for 24 hours for like $10 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that, and just stream it as many times as you wanted. Yeah, I mean, bottom line, fun stuff. Check it out. It's definitely worth a rental. I don't foresee it having a big theatrical run here in the States, so definitely check it out when it hits DVD and Blu-ray, or check it out on HD Movies Net or on Amazon.com. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you later. Peace.